Welcome everybody to GT Champions, and I am your host Chris Ball, and we're here at one of my favorite tracks, Sonoma. Give us just a few moments while we get a couple of glitches sorted out, and then we'll get moving forward here. We are at one of my favorite tracks in all of the planet, not far from my hometown growing up. It is going to be fun here at Sonoma. As always, it's me here in the commentary booth to keep you all happy and excited and having a lot of fun watching the race. And Julio Pixteca, as he's known, running the stuff in the background. And technical glitches solved. We are on our way to having a good race today. So, welcome aboard, everybody. If you don't know about this series, BMRL, you're gonna after we're done here today. This is gonna be a pretty epic race. This is the second road course of the season, and the first one was at COTA out in Austin, Texas, and now they're in Sonoma, California, at on the Cup course here at. It's had a lot of names. It was Sears Point back when I was a kid, and Infineon Raceway later on, and now Sonoma Raceway. NASCAR's been racing out here for decades, and it's just a fun track. It is a challenge in a regular car, certainly more so in a truck with that nice light rear end. So these guys are going to be really flighty, especially at the hairpin there, which is turn 11. It is going to be a that huge overtaking zone, that is for sure. But we are going just almost exactly 2 miles around this course. There's 12 turns. Pit lane is in a very unusual place, and it's right at the hairpin of the track there at turn 11. It goes around the outside of it, and it's a double pit lane, so there's 2 sections of it, and it's right there at the grandstand, so everybody gets to look right down on top of the pit boxes and watch everything happen. It's a lot of fun. It's a great racetrack. I was just out there last summer racing around that course in a 1966 Pontiac Le Mans that my brother from Detailing Group drives out there. And oh my gosh, it was so much fun. So much fun indeed. Let's see. What are we going to talk about next? First of all, don't forget, they got a new website, BMRLesports.com. So you can go check them out. They got a lot of other stuff going on, so you can go see them. So we have done 9 rounds. This is number 10, and we're almost halfway through the season. And right now, Jalen Handcamp is really leading quite well. The Michael Madden is sitting there, and Kevin Winker. So some popular names up near the top of the list that we're used to seeing. Kevin Winker, last season's champion, has had a really rough start to the season. Let's see if he can pick up some spots here. Jalen Handcamp won the COTA race and showed that he knows how to really put a car around a road course, or a truck, I should say. So we'll see if he can make that happen again for him. Mercury Motorsports, that's Jalen Handcamp and Tyler Giffen. They are the ones that have gotten quite a bit of points between the two. So it's going to be a lot of fun watching these guys run around the track today and see what everybody can get done. All right. Little bit about Sonoma. In fact, that's a perfect picture of it right there. They're not going to be racing in too many places. That's the drag strip, which is incredible. You know, when I was a kid, you guys can't hear Pix, but I'm going to tell them anyway. When I was a kid, we used to come out here, and we'd bring our street cars out here, and the sheriff's department and the highway patrol would come out this is right after they first started using Mustangs and Ford Taurus SHOs. That's how old I am, folks. And they would come out there, and we would get to race against the cops on the drag strip. So the cops would line up on one side, we line up on the other, hit the lights, and just race them down the street to see who can beat them. And their whole purpose behind it was, well, we'll let the kids race us here instead of on the streets. So it was a load of fun. We had a good time. All right, looks like it's nice and cool out, which is unusual for this track. Although it is this temperature roughly in wintertime, so that seems like it's okay. 74 degrees, but the track temperature is 111. This is going to be a tire eater today with that kind of heat on the track. So you best believe that these guys are going to pit a few times. Absolutely. So looks like some of the drivers are getting some good sectors out of this while they go through qualifying. If you look at the big grandstand there, some of the buildings aren't showing up there, but there's a whole huge Audi building that's on the track nowadays. You can't really see it in the game, but Audi has this huge building out there, and you can go out there and rent the race cars and drive them around and stuff like that. It's pretty fun. Wait, is it Audi? I'm pretty sure it was Audi. But anyway, is that Austin Hund? It looks like his truck. Oh, that's Christopher. Oh, he's running the livery. It looks so much like. Oh, I'm gonna get confused today. Wait, Austin was running some other weird thing. They're both Luke Mansky. So, oh, that's my favorite part of the track, you guys, right there. Those long S's. It's just full send down there, and it feels so good to get it right. Here's that sharp turn. Right there's pit entrance. And pit entrance follows this wall around this sharp bending corner, and you'll see it come around on the other side, and there's pit lane. That is a nice slow corner. You are going to find a bunch of overtaking happen there. A lot of late braking is going to happen to get the positions there. Up the hill, this is a really tricky corner. Car gets light when you get up the hill, and if you got to hold on to it, or that car is going to just come around on you. It's deceptively sharp corner. Then on the gas, a little bit of a lift as you head up the corner. And then you got another one of these up, and you got to be really careful with it. Now, the other part of the course turns right there where those cones are. And there's a whole nother section that goes down, meets up with the drag strip, and comes up right about here. And then you make a hairpin turn, and then so you can see the other part of the track there where it comes up from the drag strip. So that's a different part of the course, which we'll be running in the Ferraris at the very last race of the GT Champions Ferrari Challenge. But down here through these S's, just so much fun. Not a lot of places to pass unless somebody gets out of shape, because you've really got to keep it together. And right here, a little bit of a lift just to get around the corner, roll it out to the edge. There we go. All the way down, and then hard on the brakes. Oh, he's going to go into the pits. So watch this, actually, if we can see it go around. Oh, we can't. Okay, he exited. So that pit lane, they got to go all the way around it, and it's like, what, 30 miles an hour? It's going to feel like somebody's like pushing them backwards. They're going to feel like they're going so slow. Oh, you know what? I need to have my cheat sheet up with all the driver names. I keep forgetting all that. Next week, by the way, we're going to be at Dover. So that's going to be a significantly different race from today. That is absolutely sure. Jake Baker, who's currently running right around, let's see, where is he's running in 25th position in the standings at the moment. Trying to get himself up on the board. I don't know where he's at. Look at that. Brandon Bowmaker up into 8th. Grettenberger in 7th. Alejandro's made it to 9th, and Jeff Peppers in 10th. So this is a track that you want the pole, and you want it bad. You do not want to be having to fight through traffic. Oh, a little late on the brakes. Really dirty out there. It's hard to get a good run out of there. You can go 2 wide through there. I've seen them go 3 wide through there on the final laps, and then they got to come around this corner and try to get across the start-finish line. It's so much fun, you guys. I've been to cup races out there, Miata races, other things, and just such a fun last sector of the track. It's going to be exciting. Hello, Big Red. Welcome aboard, sir. Big Red is our stream volunteer, making sure that our stuff sounds good and that makes sounds. And so glad to have him around. Man, Big Red, me and we've known each other for a lot of years now. How many years have we known each other? It's got to be 3, going on 4. Somewhere, maybe even longer than that. But anyway, Jake Baker, down the S's. Here we go. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. Like, I can feel this right now. Like, I can super feel this. Not in the truck, but in in the Ferrari or the Porsche. I can feel it as you're just swarming down this, just full send. You're catching these curbs. He's a little wide. He needs to get a little closer. There he goes. A little bit of a lift. Get the curb so you don't go too wide. And let's see if he gets a better time this time. Get on the brakes. Whoa it up. Keep it there. Easy on the gas, because that thing's going to come out on you. There he goes. That looked pretty good. Let's see where Jake gets. He's slower on his middle two sectors, but the last sector he greens it. So yeah, he definitely had a better sector when he didn't lock up the brakes in the final turn. So, oh man, this is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so good. Now let's see. How many people we have out there right now? I'm just curious if anybody's ever been to this track before. There's a lot of tracks that we go to. So I'm just curious if anybody's been there. Actually, this angle, you can see where it goes, that big loopy part in the middle of the track that comes from the right, loops around, and then goes back up to the right. That big section is all missing right now out of this track. So the Cup guys, they just go and they skip that whole section and go from the left all the way up to the right. So not a giant group of guys. Looks like we got 22 trucks in the race today. And they're gonna sit there, load up. We should talk about, do you have the Keith Long? Is he in here today? He is in here. He's starting in 11th, just outside the top 10. From longdesignbuild.com, there's Keith Long right there, one of the sponsors that helps make all of this happen, people. So go visit them, hit the website up, give it some love, show it some kindness. Longdesignbuild.com. We also have oh my goodness, Pix, what am I doing? Why is my brain not functioning properly? Viper, the 3D printing awards people. I can't get. Oh yeah, let's do the grid. Let's do the grid. Ah, there we go. Keep me in check there, Mr. Producer. Keep me on top of things. Christopher gets the pole. Woohoo! Congratulations, man. So Christopher is going to start on pole. That's going to be super helpful. And Austin Hund will be right behind him on row 1. Corey Kobe and Dakota Ramsdale on row 2. Connor Elliott, Kevin Winker on row 3. Kevin Grettenberger and Brandon Bowmaker on row 4. Alejandro, first time I think I've seen him up in the top 10 on a qualifying, so that's good with Jeff Peppers starting right next to him. That's row 5. Row 6, you've got Keith Long and Sean Cross. After those guys on row, let's see, that would be row 7. I don't see it quite yet. There we go. Computers, they take some time sometimes. Makes me want to punch them. Adam Gardner and Chris Mayo on row 7. Jake Baker and Ivan DeChamps on row 8. Row 9, you've got Tyler Giffen and David Mayo. After that, on row 10, you got Michael Madden, Donald Ray, and following up, you've got row 11, Paul Weckerly and Seth Whitworth. And that is your 22 drivers for 40 laps at Sonoma. And I'm just getting excited. I'm just getting really excited. This is such a fun track. And these guys, we're going to see a lot of off tracks in the first lap. I'm pretty sure of it. That sand is just deadly, and it will suck you right out there. So these guys have to be real careful. See those cones right there on the left? Those are where the other part of the track is. But see, these guys can go all the way out here, and they won't even get an incident point. NASCAR lets you go way out there. So it should be interesting. The problem is if you go too far out there, there's a big wall sticking out to greet you, and it has caught many a driver out. That is for sure. All right, we got the Porsche leading them down. They're starting to come a little closer together. They're still spread out pretty far, but hey, that final turn 11, that's going to slow them all the way down to first gear, and they'll stack up quite nicely through the S's. Oh my gosh, the S's. These at the end of this, these guys are just going to be like, I love those corners. Those corners are so great. All right, they're all starting to stack up. Pace car is in. I don't think you can look at the back of the field's not even caught up yet. They better get a move on. He can't start until I think most of the field is out and around, but it's going to start any second now. The start zone is just before the corner pit exit, and he can go anytime now. And there they go. And he needs to get up front, and he does, and Austin tucks in behind, and these guys are going to want to go single file really fast, or they're going to have real problems up on the track. So the leader's looking pretty good. I don't see anybody off course just yet. Thank goodness for that. Couple too wide moments here, but they're going to straighten out real quick like, oh boy. Yeah, people are trying to gain a few positions, and there goes one around. And this is a road course, folks. There will not be any full course cautions. So we won't have any of these cautions like we had the last few oval races. So these guys are just going to get going. Oh, look at this. Dakota Ramsdale got around Anthony Hunt or Austin Hunt somewhere. And Christopher's like, see you guys. I'll see you guys at the end of the 40 laps. Dakota up into P2. Austin moves to third. Corey Kobe's up to fourth. Kevin Winker in fifth. Nice. Okay, so Kevin Winker's made up some time. He's got himself up there. Brandon and what's that? Oh, for some reason we're not getting a track map, folks, which is really weird. I see it on our heads-up display, but I don't see it in our broadcast. That's really strange. That's weird. That's all right. That's all right, folks. This is pretty simple. If the road is really twisty, they're going up the hill. If it's also twisty, they're going down the hill. So there you go. They're either going up this hill or they're going down this hill. That's where they are. So the front of the track is all uphill, and the back of the track is all downhill, and that will help us know where these cars are. So the top 5 moved around just a little bit. There's Keith Long coming up the hill now. There's the number 28 of whomever 28 is. I could tell you who he is. You know why? Because I know who he is. That's Seth Whitworth. The number 8, that's David Mayo, I believe. Oh, no, really? Chris Mayo's in the pits? That poor guy can't get a race where he doesn't get run into. Oh. Did he just... Don't tell me. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, let's see what happened there. Did he just get a little sideways, or did he have some help? It's easy to go. Oh, yeah, he just got on the gas. Oh, wow, yeah. That was on all alone. All alone, and now he's got to find his way back on track. I'm telling you, this track can eat people alive, but back out he goes. All right, so the top 5 still looking pretty good. Christopher, 3.6 seconds up the road. He's like, see ya. And Chris Mayo's going to pull out right in between the second and third, and it's really going to be helpful for Dakota. Austin's going to be like, get out of the way! Get away! And he lets him through. There he goes. What is that livery on that truck? That is all kinds of colorful. It looks like Florida to me. That's what I think of. When I think of Florida, that's what I think of. Look at these guys bouncing it around over the curbs, just getting it all kinds of thrown around. Now, Austin's got to track down Dakota. And these guys have to keep it pretty clean. This is a track that can be really, really dangerous under the throttle. What's up, Mr. Champion? He's got to get some points, get himself back up into the hunt. He's currently running in 5th. He's outside of the points by about 45 points. So there's still some work that can be done. Who's this now? Corey Kobe in a new... Oh, Chris Mayo way late on the brakes. Almost destroyed Corey Kobe. Did you see that? Oh, my goodness. And now he's trying to... Wow. Chris Mayo almost destroyed him there. Woo. That was close. Well, Corey Kobe makes it through. Kevin Winker makes it through. Oh, man. The brakes in that car was just sliding through there. Oh, I thought for sure somebody was in trouble. All right, so Kevin's doing okay. Top 5 finish will be good. He's going to want some more than that. Now, if you're wondering why isn't Chris Mayo like moving out of the way for these guys, well, there's no such thing as blue flags in NASCAR. You race for every position you want to race for, and you're not obligated to move out of the way at all. This is not GT style racing or Formula One. And now a lot of the times they will move. Chris Mayo says, I don't think so. He's like, I'm already pissed off that I wrecked the truck. I am not going to give up spots. I need to make up time. It's not like he's being slow or anything, you know. He's racing. Oh no! Oh no! Boy, there's a lot happening there. Onto the brakes, hard on the brakes, keeping it out of there, keep it out of there. Oof! I'm telling you, man, so much drama is going to happen in that turn on the last 5 laps of the race or more. It's going to get pretty wild. One thing I like about road courses is we don't have full course cautions, so these guys just keep on racing. Jeff Pepper's wheeling it up the hill. Ooh, hold it tight, hold it tight. That's a toughie. Nice move. That was a nice overtake. And Pepper's up into 7th. Way to go, Jeff. Maybe Jeff's getting all this extra road racing underneath the in the Ferrari, giving him some what's the word I'm looking for? Some confidence. There we go. Oh, look at that! Look at these guys go. This is awesome. Road racing in these trucks is so much fun. Good save, Alejandro. Wow. That was close. That was close. A little bit of a push there from Michael Madden. And now Michael Madden's got, is that Connor Elliott behind him? No, Connor Elliott. That's an actual driver, isn't it? Who's that number 97? That's right behind Jeff Peppers or Pro Baker. Oh, okay. That's who it is. Number 97, Tyler Giffen. Drag racing down to the final corner on the brakes. Oh, jeez. It's going to be all race like this, Pix. I'm telling you, all race in that corner. We got to... at one point, we got to find a good static camera for that shot when it comes down to the last lap of the race, because there's going to be some drama mama going on there. Oh, I still need to get that. I still need to get some kind of a button to push that's the drama llama. Oh, there you go. That's a good... Oh, look at a little bit late on the brakes. There's a lot going on in this corner, folks. A lot that goes on in this corner. All right, Tyler Giffen back in 10th. Now, this race isn't nearly over, but usually we see Tyler and Jalen way up the top of the order. Where is Jalen? Is he even... Where is he? I thought I saw him in here. He's not. Okay, so Jalen Handcamp, I think, is I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, you know what? I think was there a one race suspension? Maybe that was changed. Something happened in the last race, and there was some managerial decisions that were made. I'll just leave it at that. So now, ooh. Look at that, Kevin Grettenberger not running your standard M&Ms. No, actually, was he? No, he was the honeybee, the Honey Nut Cheerios for a while. There's Connor Elliott up the hill, following right, close, right on the bumper. No, that's not Brandon Bo. Yeah, it is Brandon Bobaker from Caboose. Yeah. Oh my goodness. These guys are using every bit of the curb, and that one gets you right out there. Oof. That one gets me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's the Scooby-Doo truck. Adam Gardner. What happened? Late on the brakes, I can tell you that already. I can see he was way over speed. Oh, and he held it together, though. Nice. Good save. Wow, Pix, I don't know how you find those, man, but you do a good job finding those things. I'm glad he doesn't crash too. But look at this, side by side down through the S's. Not a safe place to be. Someone's got to give. And it looks like Tyler's going to get the inside to it. Now, maybe a little cutback from the number 8 there could get underneath and get back on the gas a little sooner. But it looks like he's just going to follow behind as he starts tracking down. Is that Jeff Peppers in front of him? It is. Oh my gosh. This track is so much fun, you guys. I'm really excited for the Ferrari challenge. Uh-oh. Replays. Oh. Oh, he saved it though. He kept it off the wall. Way to go, man. Woohoo, good job. Oh, I was worried about that there. That's a tough corner. Well, all of these are tough corners. And this is what you're going to find with these cars or these trucks is the really high powered vehicles like the trucks, cup cars, the Xfinity cars. They have so much horsepower and the drivers spend so much time driving just one direction that it can get a little bit difficult, but at least they got a good balance on the car or the truck to get it around the track. I don't know if they're using, are they just using I wonder if they're using just the setups from in game, like the regular track setups. I suppose they might be. Oh. Okay, that's what it was. How did you know about that? Where did he tell you that? I don't I don't see him. That's weird. Oh, I don't see. Oh, maybe I'm not seeing. Is my stuff paused? No, I don't see anything in our chat. That's weird. Oh, in the okay, I got you okay, got you in the. Hi to everyone. Oh yeah, there he goes. Oh, I didn't realize that he was in this one. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't know he was in this chat with us. Okay, well there we go. All right, so Christopher is 10 seconds up the road from Dakota Ramsdell. 10 seconds. That's insane. We're only 10 laps in. Oh, I never did get the answer. Brett Vincent, if you're listening, I would love to know if there is a stage. When is it? Because it's usually like 25% of the stage, and we're at 25% of the stage right now. So I'm just curious if, ooh, look at that. Paul Weckerly a little bit off track. That dust and dirt, keep it easy, keep it easy, keep it easy. Jeff Peppers in the top 10. Not a bad place to be, but I bet he wants to get around that Connor Elliott guy, that Brandon Bowmaker guy that's actually who's in front of him. And, oh, well, now Tyler Giffin's in front of him too. Oh, watch out for that dirt, fellas. Look at that. Tyler Giffen diving underneath Brandon Bowmaker. Makes it stick. Watch out for that wall. Ooh, see how close they get to that wall. Oh, my goodness. That is so close. Here comes Keith Long. He's going to keep it in the paint. And I ain't going to touch that wall. You can't trick me into this. Let's see what Dakota does into the final turn. And he still has Austin Hunn right on his 6. Man, there's... Austin's like, I'm not letting you get away from me. Who's that in the pits? The tracker. I forget who runs the tracker livery, the Bass tracker livery. That's Sean Cross that's in the pits. That's who it is. Yep. Sorry, I forgot I have my timing screen up on my other screen. I'm just not looking at it. Anyway, folks, while you're watching, don't forget to like and share this out to your friends. And if you're not a subscriber and you want to chat with us, hit the subscribe button. Wait about 5 minutes, and you can start telling me things. You can ask me questions. I'm good at answering questions. I'm not good at understanding the questions, but I can give you some kind of answer. Usually it's 7, but we'll see. All right. Let's see. Connor Elliott. He's fallen back a couple of spots by the looks of things. So far, Connor Elliott's lost 4 positions in the race since the start. Okay. Oh, okay. So lap 12 is the end of the stage, but there's no yellow. Okay, that's how it's going to work. So they're going to end of lap 12. They're going to get who are the top 10 drivers at the end of lap 12. But the race just continues on. I like that because last thing any of these people want to do is put all these cars side by side again. I can see it actually working out okay if they did it as a single file restart, but that's just not how NASCAR does things. So This track is just way too narrow and too scary to try to do a too wide again. So far, the biggest mover is Tyler Giffen in P6. He's moved up 11 spots so far in the race. We're on board with Dakota Ramsdell. He's made up 2 spots during the race, so that's making progress. Austin, who's behind him, has lost a spot, so he's got to get that spot back. Let's see. We got a couple of drivers that have lost 8 positions in the track since they started, but I don't like to say who those people are. They know who they are, and they don't like. I'm not gonna rub salt in the wound. Kevin Grettenberger, yeah, the number 57 there. Kevin Grettenberger, isn't he the one that always drives my? No, that's not my donut truck. Nope. Wow, look at that. That number 5 was looking to put something in there. That's Donald Ray. He was trying to figure his way into that spot, and that door was like, nope, closed. So Kevin Grettenberger says, I don't think so. He said, oh, someone's really out of shape up front. Was that Brandon Bowmaker? Yeah, he got really out of shape, and he's going to lose a couple of spots as a result of it. Ooh. And Jeff Pepper's off the track. Don't hit anything, and don't hang in there, guys. Oh my gosh, I literally just got out of my seat for a second. For sure, we were going to see a pretty big wreck in there. Kevin Grettenberger has lost a couple of spots only in the race, so he wants to get back up there in front of Michael Madden, maybe get back into the 7th position. But in front of him, Michael Madden, he's running in 7th right now. Michael Madden did start in 12 places back now. He and Donald Ray are the 2 biggest movers. They both gained 12 spots so far in the race. So a lot of positions gained by a couple of drivers and some positions lost by many others. But Michael Madden, he's with, what is the name of that team again? It's the same one that Kevin Winker's on. I'm going to find it. I have it. I know what it is. I just have to go get, I think it's Revved Racing. That's what it is. It's Revved Racing. You know, Mr. Producer, now that I have the live timing up here on my screen, it sure is nice to have that extra information right in front of me. See how everybody's doing. Everyone's coming across the line right now. Why is David Mayo so slow? What happened to David Mayo? I think he got a little bit out of sorts and caught some dirt. Oh, hang in there, guys. Look at the front of those trucks just dig into the ground. All that weight transferring forward. That's the number 22. No, there goes. Luckily, there's no wall on the inside, and he can go right back out. But it was the number 5 that went out, wasn't it? Yes, there he is. The number 5, Donald Ray. Oh, Donald Ray. Well, there's still time. There's still a bunch of laps left. So Chris Stouffer is going to get the 10 points for the first stage. Dakota Ramsdell 9, and Austin Hunn will get 8, and so on. And looks like the top 10 were all around there. I think Jeff Peppers may have been in that top 10 before he went off the track. I don't know that for sure. My timing doesn't tell me who was in the top 10 on that lap, and that's okay. Ooh, little high, little wide on that corner, Michael Madden. Got to get those curbs a little bit more. Jeff Peppers getting under the number 6, and he's going to bring someone else with him potentially. Nope. Brandon Bowmaker says, I'm just going to stay right here. Tyler Giffen just picked up a spot moved up into P5 around Kevin Winker. So that just happened in front of these guys. Here we go. Deep on the brakes. Hold it in there. Brake in a straight line. Don't brake into the corners as much with these trucks. You're going to get the front wheels locking up like crazy. Oh, who was that? That was Brandon Bowmaker. No, maybe not. There was the number 22 that went way out. Yeah, that was Paul Weckerly. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I kind of like racing without the yellow flags. These guys just keep on going. Sure, it reduces an opportunity for them to catch back up, but at least get to keep going. Jeff Peppers Oh, sorry. Ian Higginbotham. Hey, buddy. Yes, the trucks at Sonoma are something else. This is a load of fun. There we go. Ooh, I thought for sure that Donald Ray was going to dive in under Jeff. He didn't. Eat my chicken. Oh, eat more chicken. That's right. This is such a fun section of the track right here, you guys. Like all these turns. And you know what's really fun is the Mazda Miatas. Oh, jeez Louise. He's looking underneath. Jeff Peppers needs to close the door. He's not gonna do it. And Donald Ray's gonna get underneath him. And Jeff goes really wide out into the dirty stuff. He's gonna lose 2 spots right there. Maybe not. Jeff Peppers is still coming in from the outside. He's trying to hold off. We can see coming from the back of Donald Ray, Jeff Peppers is going to get the inside. Okay, so he does save 1 spot. But Jeff Peppers moves out of the top 10 now. Donald Ray gets the spot away. And it's not over. Brandon Bowmaker is like, I want some of that. I want to get in there. Oh, yeah. This is good stuff. This is good stuff, you guys. Jeff Peppers, Beard Motorsports driver, along with Chris Mayo, who runs the series. So there's plenty of teams out here. We actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 race teams in this series. Tyler Giffen has made his way up into 5th. That's 12 spots gained so far. Kevin Winker was in 5th and is not anymore. This young kid, Tyler Giffen, has really figured out these trucks, and he's pretty promising up-and-coming driver here. Ooh, somebody locked up something up the hill. There's smoke there. Or someone's barbecuing. A couple of years ago, there was a giant fire that just burnt its way all the way around this race course. And for like a whole year, it was just flat out dirt, not even dead like grass, just dirt, because all of it was burned away. It was insane. There was so much smoke from it, and it was a pretty big deal. Tyler Giffen, look at you go. Dakota still, he can't get Austin Hunt away from him. Austin Hunt has been tracking him down and keeping him busy for all these 23 laps, or 20 laps, or 18 laps, whatever we've done so far. There's 23 laps left to go. So almost to the halfway point. A couple more laps will get us halfway through. I'm pleasantly surprised at how these drivers have been able to make these tires last for this long and on this hot track. My guess is they're one-stopping this for sure. They'll get a set of tires. There's no cautions to work on, so they got to stay out as long as they think they can keep the tires working. Oh, Jeff, no, he's going to flat spot again into turn 11. He locks it up and loses a spot. That's not been a great corner for Jeff Peppers, and but that's okay. He's getting a good feel for the track, and he'll need that in about another 4 weeks from now when he's got to race the Ferrari around here. So he'll enjoy it. Man, Dakota really is keeping Austin back there. It's a hard track to pass at. There's really only a few places to get somebody. Be really close coming up here to the final corner. Well, I guess it's not the final corner. It's turn 11. There's a bend before the start-finish line. Victory Prince, that was it. Victory Prince. Details are in the description of the video, and there's a link to their Discord. Yes, I'm looking at Ian Higginbotham's comment that the track is full of elevation changes. TCR is incredible here. Yeah. This track, man, it's hard to explain it. That it's just so different from all the other tracks on the circuit. Coda is basically flat, with the exception of, climbing up the hill to turn 1 and coming down a little bit. I mean, it probably has a a similar elevation, but this one's just going up and down, back and forth. Watkins Glen has some elevation changes that aren't too terrible, but this one is just this one's just different. Like this is reminiscent right here of Laguna just going the other way. Right? Laguna is what, 14 stories high? Not 14 stories. There's some insane elevation change in that one turn, but these guys are making a lot of turns going up and plenty of turns coming down at high speed and then onto the brakes all the way down. What gear are they going into, I wonder? Most of them, I imagine, would stay in second gear. Oh, look at that. Dakota gets a little loose. That could compromise his exit speed, but it doesn't look like it's helping Austin out much. What else do we got going on? We got any other good battles happening back there? We got these two guys handling lap traffic at the moment. Everyone's pretty spread out. There is something happening kind of around P9, it looks like, coming into the hairpin right now. Yeah, there's a few cars bundled up there. That's the end of our top 10 up there. And, ooh, wow, that number 5 gets really loose out of there, Donald Ray. Who is that in front of them? Is that lap traffic? I can't tell who that is. Oh, it is Grettenberger. Okay. Oh, this is a lot of fun watching these guys just go all out. Look at that. Donald is all over the place, just trying to find a way to get right up to him. Hard braking. Go. Don't hit the wall. Borrow all that rumble strip you can. There you go. Look at Donald Ray. Look at that run he's going to get. He's going to dive in. He's going to dive in. He's going to get it. Donald Ray's going to move up into 8th. Oh, look at that. He's going to lose 2 spots maybe. Nope. The number 8 has to pull it back just a hair. That was close. That was close. But Donald Ray moves up into 8th. And Kevin Grettenberger drops back into 9th place. That's 10th place right behind him. These guys are having a lot of fun, it looks like. Kind of wished I was out there. Oh, here we go. The number 8's got a really good run. He's going to get on the brakes. Late brakes. Oh, okay. Surprised me there. That's right. Into the pits we go. So that's our first car into the pits. Brandon Bowmaker and Adam Gardner just went in as well. Chris Mail's been in there for a while. I think he damaged the truck pretty bad. We see a lot of drivers heading into the pits now. I just saw a bunch of them diving in there. So we'll see a few more drivers into the pits and start getting their services done. Get some new tires, get a little fuel, try to make it the rest of the way around here. I don't know what... 18 stories. Wow, okay. So there goes Austin. Ooh, time for the undercut. Get some fresh tires and get an extra lap on those bad boys. So Austin Hunt is in. Kevin Grettenberger's coming out right now. Brandon Bowmaker's coming out. Adam Gardner should be right behind them. There they go. A little overcast. Look at that. The clouds are out a little bit. Maybe cooled the track down just a couple degrees. Maybe that'll help out the new tires coming on to the trucks. Austin Hunt, Tyler Giffen, and Kevin Winker now in the pits. Austin Hunt getting his service work done. Get some new tires, he'll get some fuel, and then he'll come out of there. Chris Stouffer. We haven't even really looked at Chris Stouffer most of the race. He's just way ahead of everybody. He is... Remember what I told you about having that pole position? It's everything on this track. And in goes Chris Stouffer. Still, Michael Madden and Donald Ray are in the pits. Kevin Winker is still in there. Tyler Giffen is still in there. So they should be coming out pretty soon. Jeff Baker's gone in and laid on the brakes, locking up tires, sliding cars around. Easy. Don't hit the wall. You always get my anxiety going picks when you hit that replay screen. Just a tap. I don't think he's pit yet, so he might be able to get that pound out really quick on his way out. Leaders in the pit now. Tires done. It's time for some fuel. Dakota Ramsdale in P2 is in the pits now. Now, Corey Kobe is also in the pits. Austin Hunt has already done his pit, and he is currently running in fourth somewhere on the track, and he's got to get all the way around. Christopher's already out. But where is Dakota Ramsdale? He's still in the pits. Where is Austin right now on the track? I can't see where number 15 is. It's coming across the start-finish line. Dakota Ramsdale is coming out now. And I think Austin got him. I think Austin got Dakota. Yep, there's Dakota back there. So Austin, the undercut worked. Austin got in, got his tires, got that one extra lap on the fresh tires. It was exactly what he needed. And he got around Dakota in the pits. Nice job. So pit strategy at work. Dakota now falls back to third. Corey Kobe, who I think is already pit, he is up in fourth. Tyler Giffen in fifth. And Kevin Winker in sixth. So they've all kind of fallen back where they were. The only real change was position 2 and 3. Keith Long from longdesignbuild.com running in 15th position. There is Corey Kobe, being chased down by the number 97, who I thought was going to hit him just then. Holy crap. That was close. Tyler Giffen is not messing around. He's like, I'm going to stick my nose in there and take that spot the moment you leave me anything of open. This is a battle for fourth position right here. They are 20 seconds back from third place, these two. That's how far back they are. The front drivers have just run away from everybody. The leader's 23 seconds up the road from P2, P3. Oh, look at that great run. It's going to be a brake challenge. Yep. A brake challenge? Is that even a thing to say? I don't even think that's I just made it up. That's a thing. Copyrighted by Chris Ball here on February 12th, 2024. The brake challenge. All right, Tyler Giffen back up into fourth, where he was earlier. Corey Kobe falls back into the fifth place spot with only just about 4 seconds gap to Kevin Winker. So we'll see how that plays out. It looks like I was just checking some of the telemetry. Paul Weckerly is coming out of the pits right now in 20th place. Chris Mayo is back on the track, so everybody's on track racing right now. So that's good. There may be a few laps down, but all 20 drivers back on track. 22 drivers, I should say. And there is Connor Elliott. Was running a little higher than this, I thought. No, actually, this is the same group. This is the same group that's been around each other for the last 10 laps. And that is Austin Hund right behind him. No, wait a minute. That's the leader. That's the leader right behind the number 8 is the leader. So the number 8, who is in 11th place, has the leader right behind him. That is how far up the road the leader is. He's a minute up from the 7th place. So this is incredible. Christopher, I love the name, by the way. We've talked about it before, but I can't not like it, right? Christopher is just like, I'm going to come through here. Thank you very much. And now the leader is coming up on Paul Weckerly. I think that's the number 22 up there. Everyone's kind of getting out of the way. They all know he's there. There is the number 6 of Brendan Bowmaker. Good golly, Christopher is just destroying this track, isn't he? This track is way better than Coda. Yes, Coda is fun. Don't get me wrong, right? And it's fun. And it's fun, but this track requires way more concentration and whoa, where's he going? Oh, the number 22. I think he thought he was supposed to turn it through the cones, and he smacks it into the rumble strips. Oh, Paul Weckerly in the pits. He must have run into something. Austin Hund is being caught. Dakota Ramsdale is gaining on him. there was like a 4-second gap, and now it's like a 3-second gap. So Dakota does have 1 lap fresher tires. I don't think that's going to make that much of a difference right now, but when there's like 3 laps to go, I bet it makes a huge difference. Oh, I have it. I have it. Hold on, don't leave that truck. Do not leave that truck. Because I specifically did a thing because I had to. Where is it? Here we go. I had to get Scooby-Doo. I knew he would be here, so I had to get a little Scooby-Doo giggle in there. So there we go. Adam Gardner in the Scooby-Doo number 56, running in 12th position. He's only gained 1 spot for the entire race, so a lot of work and a lot of effort for 1 spot gained. Tyler Giffen is the biggest mover with 13 positions gained. I was saying laps before, which was all wrong. I meant positions. But 13 positions Tyler Giffen has gained in the race. That's insane. He's still way too far back. His gap to the leader is nearly 30 seconds. So he's not going to catch the leader unless the leader screws up. But he's only about, what is his gap to Dakota, I wonder? Oh, wow, it's a while. Tyler Giffen's not going to get to Dakota. That's almost 20 seconds. So this battle for P2 is where the money's going to be come the end of the what happened? And it's on Scooby-Doo. Oh no. Ooh, number 8 holds it together a little bit, and Scooby-Doo, is he going around? He holds it together, missed the barrels. Okay, phew. That was close. Good save, Adam. Good save. And the number 28 way up to the wall. I don't know if he was getting out of the way or if he had some struggles too, but look, Dakota right now, he has caught Austin Hund. Now, this is not something unusual, because if I remember right, oh, look at that pass. Beautiful pass. Didn't we see these two battling it out at Dakota for like lap after lap? Wasn't it Austin Hund chasing Dakota Ramsdale down for like almost the whole race? I have to go back and look and see, but I'm pretty sure that these two were nose to tail for the better part of the COTA race. Yeah, but let's go to Christopher. Let's give the leader some love. We're at 13 laps to go, and he is 30 seconds up the road from P2. He has made no mistakes this race. Please, Chris, don't let commentator curse be a thing. Don't let it be a thing. Christopher is just killing it for Luke Mansky right now. I'm sure that team is just super excited for that, because as far as the team championship goes, I don't have that actually in front of me, but Luke Mansky Racing, I don't know where they're running comparatively in the team championship. Do you know that, Mr. Producer? I'm pretty sure you have it somewhere. He's looking. I hear him. I can see him. I can hear him with his tongue out trying to find it. There we go. Luke Mansky's running in third. This is going to be great points for that. Look at that. They're only 2 points out from Revved Racing. And Revved Racing, let's see who's on that team. Michael Madden's doing okay. Kevin Winker's doing okay. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Thank you, sir. Thank you for bringing that to our attention. All right, now let's see if we can find our way to anybody else battling it out on the track. Yeah, that P2 battle, though, that's some fun stuff. We got 11 laps to go. This thing is coming to a close pretty quickly. A lot of these drive. Here's another one, Connor Elliott and Brandon Bowmaker. This is for 10th position. Ian Higginbotham says, "Oh no, who gave Chris buttons?" I gave me buttons. Connor having a struggle. He's had a few incidents. He hasn't hit anything that I've seen, but he's definitely had a few moments under braking and in some corners. Brandon Bowmaker seems to be doing okay, but these two right here, they have been everywhere around each other for this entire race, which is a lot of fun. Remember when I was trying to figure out what WOT stood for, and you were like, had this camera angle on the truck, and I'm just trying to figure out the whole time, like, what is WOT? I can't figure it out. And I can just hear Pix going, come on, dude. It's right there on the screen. He wasn't saying it, but I know he was thinking it. Oh, Chris. Anyway, that behind those two is lap traffic, so we're not worried about any of that. Down the hill, coming around the start tower for the drag strip, hard on the brakes all the way in the corner, and there's somebody. Is that Jeff Peppers moving out of their way? It is Jeff Peppers. So the leader's lapped all the way up to P11, I think. That's how great he's doing. Oh, you know what? I should do one of these stop talking things and let you do. Oh no, Jeff! Let you do some of the trucks roaring past some corners. So I'll be quiet and let everybody turn up their volume and listen to these trucks. Wow, that's some good stuff, folks. I can't wait to go back and actually listen to that, because for me, folks, all I hear is the sound of my voice. I don't hear the trucks. And so I just assume that they sound awesome because they're awesome trucks. So Fry says in the chat, Chris paid Pix for button control. Wow. Or oh my goodness, that's funny. All right, so it looks like everything is going pretty good. So no more delay, which had a weirdest thing happen to us over the weekend. So so we'll sort it out as an engineer. A network engineer, I should be able to figure this stuff out. Austin, I kind of wonder, Austin is hanging out there. We'll call this the admin box with 2x's.com. Austin Chase Cam. No, just kidding. Austin has been hanging out back behind Dakota almost the whole race, with the exception of a few laps after the pit stop. And I wonder if he's setting him up for the last lap or the last two laps to stay close, pick him off at turn 11 at the hairpin. Interesting to see what's going on. But anyway, folks, check out Admin Box with 2x's, adminbox.com, and you can use that code, get 10% off. And we are almost to where we're going to own one of those, right, Pix? Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo. It's going to be awesome. And it's going to be awesome for race control and other things like that. So it should be a lot of fun. Bro, buddy! This crash brought to you by Admin Box. Oh, Alejandro, man. He really banged into that wall. I wonder if he has any damage. He couldn't go into the pits. He's got to go all the way out the track. Yeah, it was a hard crash. I mean, he was into the wall sideways, and it was a tire wall. So I mean, that could he's probably got this going on in his ear. We got wheel damage. We all heard that one before. If you're an iRacer, you've got wheel damage 100 times. Probably he might even be saying we're dropping fluids. So we'll see. All right, David Mayo in the number 8, still driving around with missing parts on his truck. This track not terribly aero dependent, like a super speedway would be. A lot of he still got some downforce on the front of the truck. Kevin Grettenberger sitting in 8th, still getting chased by Brandon Bowmaker. So these two have been around each other a better part of the race as well. I can't believe the gap Chris Stouffer has. He has a 36-second gap over P2. Wait, something's weird going on with P2 and 3. Maybe. No. That looks right. Never mind. Oh, David Mayo's right there. The lead lap cars are coming around. He's going to go way out wide and let them by. He knows this is not my fight. We'll let you guys have at it. 6 laps to go. It'll be 5 to go at the line. The leaders all but won this race already. This is for the 2 final podium spots. They belong to these 2 guys. It just depends on what order they're going to be in when they get there. Austin needs to get a little bit closer and maybe wait until about 2 laps to go and strike. And there's really only one place he's going to get it done. Well, there's only one place he's going to get it done if Dakota doesn't make a mistake. And that's going to be just a Hail Mary pass into turn 11 to get that done. He's going to have to find a way to close all the way up to him and get that pass done. Oh, I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out. Get this right. Stay nice and tight, nice and close. No whammies, no mistakes. Not quite close enough for that, but he may be still setting him up. There's a lot of... hold it together there. There's the grandstands, and they're going to come all the way down. There's the starting tower up off the right for the drag strip. Yeah, he's definitely not close enough to make anything happen, and he's going to have to close that gap up and get all the way to him before we have too much time left. There's going to be 4 laps to go this time across the line here. Whoa, watch out, Scooby-Doo. Uh-oh, what happened to Scooby-Doo? No, tell me. Oh, he's going really hot. He's going really hot. No, he's doing fine. He just gets on the gas, I bet. Yep, there it is. Little too much on the throttle. Got a little too many Scooby snacks in there. That's my other button, Ian. All right, lots of lap traffic getting in the way of this battle at the end. This is not at all what Austin Hun needs. He needed to be around these guys a lot quicker. LongDesignBuild.com. Don't forget to check them out, folks. They make this all possible. And they pay for a lot of things, such as having me and Pix here doing this for you so the drivers can race and have a good time. And hopefully we put on a good show for you. So I hope you guys like what you see. And Austin is in big trouble. This truck is holding him way back. Way back. He's got to make some moves. There's going to be 3 laps to go, and he is way behind. He is almost 3 seconds behind. And it looks like Dakota might have this. Unless Dakota makes a mistake, the pressure's not on him. The pressure's on Austin Hun to get there. Uh-oh. What's happening? It's going to be a late break, and it's going to be into a wall kind of thing. Yep, all the way around he's going to go. Look at that. Sweet drift, dude. Nice. Not great on the tires, but you only got a couple laps left. That corner is very, very tough. Now it's a little tougher in these trucks and in cup cars because, like I said, they have all that power and they're not super designed to be road course driving vehicles, right? They don't. Ooh, yeah, look at that wall. See that black wall sticking out there? It's I've seen it spin a cup car into pieces. All right, Jeff Peppers. Oh wait, no, that is fourth spot going around. Keith Long, one of our sponsors here at BMRL, sponsoring this series. Speaking of that, I got to get his next payment. He said he was paying us a house next, right? Wasn't that what it was? He's gonna buy us a house. I think that's what he was gonna say. He said we were doing such a good job. No, I'm just kidding. All right, Jeff Pepper is currently running in 12th. Keith Long is chasing him down for that 12th position. He's not far back there, but he's got P4 in between the two of them. The leader is I think the leader's coming across start finish. Okay, so he's coming down the S's right now. When he gets across, there'll be 2 to go. Wow, what a race he's been having. I can't wait to talk to this guy, man. Jeez Louise. I haven't seen him do anything wrong this whole race. Like he started off the pole and he's never lost the lead, short of the pit stops, of course. But now he's got some lap traffic around him. He just has to be patient with them, make sure that he leaves himself an emergency exit if needed. All right, he's coming through now to get himself onto the penultimate lap. 2 to go for Christopher. Dakota Ramsdell and Austin Hunt still duking out. This is not over. There are places on this track Austin can make up some time when he has to, when he really, really has to. And right here you can see he's a lot closer than he was the last lap. Oh, whoop, nope, that wasn't him. He is closer, though. He's definitely a lot closer, and he's going to have to get late on the brakes. Keep it on the brakes straight, and then crank that car around and get on it. Don't lose any traction. Okay. Ooh, Kevin Winker and Michael Madden, teammates, battling it out for 6th. Oh, this is getting good. This is going to get good. This is getting good. We have a lot of good battles happening here. We've got Dakota and Austin. We've got Kevin and Michael, teammates battling it out here. It's not the same thing up front. The number 38 of Nathan Nixon is also a Rev Racing driver. He's teammates with these two guys. So Rev Racing is going to have 3 cars at least in the top 10 or top 5. No, top 7. But still, that's going to be good points for their team. It's the final lap for the leader. These guys are coming down the hill. They still have to finish their way through on the second to last lap. Austin, look how close he is now. He is definitely putting the screws to this thing. He's got to get around. This is his chance. It's going to be here or the next time they get here. So he's just got to stay right up to him and don't let him get away all the way around this track one more time. 38 seconds behind the leader. And a little bit of a wiggle from both of them. And look at that. Look at that truck just pull away. Austin, I don't know if he's going to make it work. We'll see if he can get it to work. Holy mackerel. Where's the leader? The leader's got to be coming down the S's right now. He's going to be coming towards the end of the race here in a moment. Yeah, Handcamp's got 4 wins. There's the leader coming down the S's right now. This is going to be his second to last right-hand corner. There's one. One more to go at the hairpin. And Chris Stouffer is going to come home with a big win here at Sonoma. Woo-hoo-hoo! And he does it, folks. I mean, he still has to turn left a little bit, but he's pretty much got this one in the bag. Chris Stouffer wins round 10 here in the BMRL A-Trucks. Congratulations. Now, we're going to look away now because we got to go see if Dakota can catch... or if Dakota can keep Austin behind him. They are coming down the S's now. Winker has gotten around his teammate Michael Madden for 6th place, so that pass has happened. But this is not over yet. This is the last chance. There's nothing else Austin has for him except for right here, putting on the pressure, and it's just not going to be enough. And Dakota makes a big mistake. It's going to be a drag race. Let's go. Oh, it's not enough. Austin's trying to cut under. Can he get there? No, close. Oh, what a great finish. Okay, go back to P6. Go back to P6. Kevin Winker. Oh, Kevin Winker is in P6. Oh, there he goes. So Kevin Winker got around his teammate, but wow, that was close. That P2 race was close. Here comes Tyler Giffen across for P4. Congratulations, buddy. Good job. Jeff Peppers coming in behind him is a lap down from those guys. Corey Kobe will come home in 5th. Congratulations. Good top 5 finish. Yay. Good job. And Kevin Winker just has to get all the way down here without running off the track or making. What is happening? Do you see what is? Wait a minute. Are they finishing it in the pits? I don't understand what's happening. Or was the race over early? Maybe. Okay. I'm super confused. Oh, okay. I thought they all get to run the same 40 laps. So, okay. Well, that was weird. Okay. Interesting. Well, look at that. Christopher takes the win. Dakota Ramstel gets in P2 and Austin Hun gets on the podium in P3. 2 Luke Mansky Racing Team drivers sitting on the podium places. That is fantastic points for those guys. Dakota Ramstel just gets him in there from the, what does WOT stand for? I'm just kidding. WOT Racing comes home on P2. Tyler Giffen comes home in 4th. Corey Kobe in 5th. Kevin Winker and Michael Madden teammates come home in 6th and 7th. Kevin Grettenberger in 8th. Brandon Bowmaker in 9th, and Connor Elliott comes home with the final spot in the top 10. Then we've got Adam Gardner, Jeff Peppers, Keith Long, Donald Ray, Alejandro Gonzalez, Jake Baker, Seth Withworth, and Paul Weckerly. On top of those, we've got Ivan DeChance, David Mayo, Chris Mayo, and Sean Cross. So that is where we fall in the race, and that was pretty good. Oh, I love this track. All right, we're going to be right back while we gather up some folks. Hang on. Gentlemen, congratulations, everybody. You got on the podium. Woohoo! Yeah, that was a pretty great race. Austin, we're gonna come to you. Are you there, bud?
I'm here.
Congratulations, man. Wow, that was a heck of a battle between you and Dakota for what, every lap minus the pit outs?
Yeah, me and him seem to do that every road course race together. Me and him seem to do that together.
Well, tell me if I'm wrong. Wasn't it you guys, the two of you, following each other around Coda earlier in the season for like the whole race?
Sure was. It was a repeat of Coda.
I thought I was like, those two cars looked like they were together for like the whole race at Coda. But great job, man. I was really excited for you when you undercut him and got that 4-second gap, and then Dakota was just like, whatever, I'm gonna eat that 4-second gap for lunch, and he chased you down pretty quick. But we'll let him brag about that when we talk to him. Right now, we're gonna let you brag about your race.
It was just nice and smooth, no big issues. A lot of fun also. Track was hot and slippery.
Yeah, we saw plenty of that moving all around. Yeah. What's the livery? And I called it the Florida livery because it looked like it belonged there. But what's the livery design about?
So it's actually one that the sponsor come up with. He made that for himself for me.
It looks like a Florida oranges type livery, right? With
Yeah,
the
it's
big.
pretty sweet. I like it.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful. I was really thrown for a loop today because I kept thinking I was looking at you when it was actually Christopher because his livery colors and everything looks so much like yours. So I got
It's
a little
close
bit
to my old
confused.
one.
Well, yeah, you want to give some shout outs or anything to anybody?
Just the family, and I guess it's really family for letting me sit down and do it.
Well, there you go. Congratulations again, man. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Dakota, way to go, man. P2. You had to earn that one. Austin did not let you take that one lightly. He kept the pressure on all race long. And then you come out of the pits and he's 4 seconds ahead of you. I can't imagine you were excited about that.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a fun race when I knew I was lining up next to him, and just knowing the results coming from Coda, and we got to run in here first 10 laps, and I knew it was going to be a dogfight all the way to the end with him, and we always race each other really clean. I knew I didn't really have a shot to get up there and compete with the 47, but I'm very excited with the P2, so. We needed it. I know I've been slacking here past couple of weeks, but it's about time we get back up here.
You call that slacking? You've done pretty well for yourself, man.
Yeah, I want some more podium finishes. I like talking to you guys.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're running third in the points. I wouldn't call that slacking at all, man. I mean, that's doing pretty good. All right. Well, hey, man, when you says hometown is Paradise, is that California?
No, Paradise, Texas. It's a small little town northwest of Fort Worth.
Oh, I guess I could have guessed that by your livery.
Yeah,
I should have guessed that one.
I'm working on a new scheme, but one of these weeks, my teammate Alejandro, he's gonna hook me up with a new scheme and put me in a different color out here. So I'm excited to show that off.
Oh, great! Now I got to relearn more cars. Well, congratulations, man! Again, very good job. Very good job.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, Christopher.
Yeah, boy.
Get her done, man. That was awesome. Congratulations, dude. That was a masterful race, man. Like, I don't even think I saw you make a single mistake that entire race. Did you do a lot of practice for this race, or do you just know this course? Tell us a little bit about how you managed to pull off a 39-second gap.
Oh, and you say it like that, man. I just I'm comfortable here. I've run Indy cars here a lot, and I've ran plenty of NASCAR leagues, and we always tend to come here. So I had it, I down as far as the track layout and everything. Whereas Coda, I absolutely hate Coda. I don't like doing laps there. So we got with the track, and it's very slippery out there, and you just got to be mindful of that. I didn't expect to qualify, as well as I did, I guess, and have that much of a gap on Austin there. But the start of the race went well. I was able to get up and get in the lead there. Going out of a 2, I think you can call it, up there at the top of the hill, and then from there on out, it was just trying to be consistent and not trying not to make many mistakes. And yes, I did make a few mistakes, but nothing big. So the lap cars, they were excellent tonight. Everybody out here that finished the race, hats off, because it's a tough track to get around.
Well, you know what? Everybody did finish the race. All 22 drivers that started the race, I believe, finished the race. So that's awesome. And And it was really nice to have no yellow flags for a race for a bit, right? That's always nice too.
Yeah, yeah. We've had a few of those in recent weeks. I know I missed last week because it's my wife's birthday, so I need to get something to drink here. But yeah, you know, I guess what I will say about the cautions, all that. I think moving forward, you know, the ownership of the league has looked at that, and they're trying to, you know, implement different things to make the racing more exciting and get more racing on the track. So I applaud what they're trying to do and everything, and hopefully, you know, when we get to Oval here, we'll put on a good show.
Yeah, they're doing a good job over there. So, but man, congratulations, buddy. And I just have one other thing for you. Oh, I love it, man. Oh, you guys are so much fun to watch race. I appreciate all that you guys do. Congratulations to all of you. You had a great race. This is by far my favorite track on the planet. If you go back and listen to the broadcast, I'll talk a little bit about the history of this track with me. I grew up around this track, and when I first started in iRacing, it was the very first track I went and bought the track before I even bought my first car. The first thing I did is I bought a track, got in the Mazda. I drove it around the track. I was like, yay!
Right
So
on.
it's a fun track. Congratulations again, guys. Good job. Go celebrate, go do what you got to do. And hey, make sure, if you don't remember, Valentine's Day is in 2 days. So don't screw up.
Already taken care of.
Right.
I'm on it.
All right. Congratulations, Chris, Austin, Dakota. Good racing. And we'll talk to you guys next time around.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
See y'all.
Oh, folks, that was some pretty good racing. Probably one of my favorite races of the season, not just because it's on my favorite track, but it just was a lot of good, close racing. I mean, look at the windiness of that track. Yeah, and we'll be back here in 4 or 5 weeks from now. 4 or 5 weeks from now in GT Champions Ferrari Challenge here. There are still spots open, and we got a couple of the guys from BMRL who are racing in it. So if you want to get in on some of the action, you still can. Go to our website, GTChampions.com. There's no registration fee, free for anybody, and we're running all fixed setups provided by Maconi Setup Shop. So come sign up. We've already done round 1 and 2, Watkins Glen and Daytona. We're heading to Sebring this weekend, which is going to be amazing. That's such a fun course. Going to be a lot of drama there, and it's going to keep us on our toes. Then we're going to have a week break, and we're going to come back with Road Atlanta, Long Beach, and then finishing up at Sonoma. So come on by. There's plenty of room for all of you to come and play. And let's see, what else is there to talk about? Don't forget to visit the sponsors, adminbox.com, longdesignbuild.com, and in the description of the video, you can go and find the links to all of our sponsors. They're all in there, right? So you can see, you can smell, you can touch, you can taste. There's Admin Box, there's Long Design Build, and Victory Prints. That's it. I'm your host, Chris Ball. Thanks for coming by. Hey, Pixteca, great job in the booth. Everybody give him a round of applause. Good job, man. He did a great job keeping things going, finding all of the action. Next week, we'll be at Dover. Slightly different style racing from there. So it's going to be 150 laps at Dover. It's going to be a lot of laps. It's going to keep people pretty busy. So I'm looking forward to seeing the changes they were talking about with the yellow flags. That should make things a lot of fun. But anyway, that's it for me. Thanks everybody for coming by, and we'll catch you next time around. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. See ya.
Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a 5th grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTCtv and let us help you show the world your events.